let's get straight into it, because this is one of those topics Bengals fans feel in their soul. Cincinnati made a tough decision moving on from Chidobe Awuzie, and honestly, it still stings watching him play at a high level again. He looks refreshed, healthy, and borderline locked in this season. And sure, it's frustrating, because we all remember how elite he was before the injury slowed him down in Cincinnati. But here's the twist. The Bengals ended up discovering something even better. And that something is DJ Turner. Turner has exploded this year. The footwork, the speed, the recovery ability, everything has leveled up. He's playing like a corner who understands the assignment every single snap. When you watch the tape, you see it instantly. He's sticking to receivers like glue, shutting down space, and forcing quarterbacks to think twice before even throwing his way. Before we dive further into Turner's rise, before hearing the latest Bengals updates, make sure you subscribe, drop a like, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a single piece of Cincinnati news. Alright, let's get back to it. Turner has become one of the brightest defensive spots in an otherwise roller coaster season. His separation prevention numbers are ridiculous. He's constantly erasing windows, disrupting timing, and proving that the Bengals have a legitimate cornerstone in their secondary. And the best part? This isn't a 1-week or 2-week flash. This is consistent, high-level cornerback play, the kind you build a defense around. Whether you love analytics or can't stand them, one thing is impossible to deny. DJ Turner is emerging as one of the most dependable young corners in the entire league. Now look, when people throw around those fancy analytics terms, half of it sounds like made-up football science anyway. But here's what actually matters. DJ Turner deserves way more recognition than he gets. And of course, the national media isn't going to spotlight a Cincinnati corner who's quietly becoming one of the most reliable young defenders in the AFC. That's just how it goes with the Bengals. So let's give the man his credit. If you do happen to check the grading systems, you'll see exactly what Turner has been. But let's be honest with ourselves. The Bengals as a whole have been inconsistent in tackling this year. You could take half this defense, place them on another roster, and suddenly those numbers would look elite. It's a team issue, not a DJ Turner problem. And the growth from year one to now is undeniable. Last season he flashed potential. This season he's turning that potential into actual production, and he's doing it against legit NFL competition on a weekly basis. When you watch DJ Turner now, it's clear you're looking at a player who has grown in every phase of his game. Cincinnati doesn't always get credit for developing young defenders, but Turner is absolutely one of the success stories. What started as flashes of raw potential has turned into a polished, confident corner who keeps trending upward. The progression speaks for itself, climbing from solid grades to near-elite coverage numbers, and that's exactly why next season becomes so important. Turner is heading into the final year of his rookie deal, and because he was a second-round pick, there's no fifth-year option safety net. This is the contract year. The decision point. The moment where Cincinnati must get ahead of the curve. And let's be honest, the Bengals can't afford to play the same old waiting game. We've already watched talented defenders walk out the door. Jesse Bates, Von Bell, players who should have been long-term pieces but slipped away because negotiations dragged. DJ Turner cannot become another one of those what-ifs. Not when he's this young, this steady, and still climbing. The reality is simple. Turner is only going to improve. His instincts are sharpened, his speed is elite, and his confidence grows with every rep. Locking him up early protects the future of the secondary and avoids a bigger, more expensive problem later. Cincinnati doesn't negotiate extensions during the season, so nothing is happening right now. But once the offseason hits, this has to be one of the first priorities on the table. No hesitation. No delays. You secure a rising corner before the league wakes up and realizes how good he really is. The Bengals have a very clear pattern when it comes to contracts. They do business in the offseason, and once the season starts, everything shuts down. No mid-year extensions, no surprises, no. Let's get it done during the bye week. That's just how Cincinnati operates. And that's exactly why the front office cannot afford to drag this one out. DJ Turner needs to be taken care of before he steps onto the field for his contract year. You don't wait until his fourth season, watch him explode statistically, and then scramble to negotiate while his market value skyrockets. We've seen this story too many times with key players. Chase, Higgins, Hendrickson. The longer you wait, the more expensive it gets when they inevitably produce elite numbers. When a young defender is ascending the way Turner is, delaying the contract only guarantees one thing: a massive price jump. And the Bengals have been burned by that approach before. They wait, and wait, and wait, then suddenly the player breaks out, and the number on that contract is triple what it would have been if the deal was handled earlier. Cincinnati simply can't let that happen with DJ Turner. Not with the way he's developing. Not with the role he plays in this secondary. Not with his upside still climbing. This needs to be one of the first moves of the offseason. No hesitation. Lock in a 3- or 4-year extension, secure the future of the position, and avoid another defensive cornerstone slipping away.